Checking in with head coach Jake Shellenberger of the Liberty Lady Flames swim team. Lady Flames coming off of a second-place finish at the Coastal Collegiate Swimming Association Championships. And, Coach, I know that's disappointing to not successfully defend the title, but you had some great individual performances overall. The team swam pretty well, but just got to tip your cap to Florida Gulf Coast.
Yeah, exactly, Nick. You know, we did swim really well when you look at the numbers. 43 best times. We had 11 top 3 finishes. We set 6 new program records and had 7 NCAA B cuts. And just really swam well. You know, you look at some of the time drops we had, just people swimming phenomenally fast times. We just ran into a Florida Gulf Coast program that is a legitimate top 20 program this year. And, you know, they have some young women who are really, really good. Kira Toussaint was top 8 last year in the 100 back at NC2As. Emma Svensson will probably be top 8 this year in the 50 free. And then they threw some relays together that will score at the NC2A championship meet here in 4 weeks. So, you know, we swam really well. You know, can't complain. You just have to tip your cap to Gulf Coast. They're a really good program, and they were better than us this past weekend.
Your team was in 4th after day 1. You springboarded to 2nd after that. Was the diving portion the turning point, or was there another turning point?
Yeah, that fourth place standing after the first day was all diving. Yeah, that was the 3-meter diving event, I believe, that was held the first day. And Gulf Coast, University of the Incarnate Word, and Georgia Southern all have diving programs, as does VMI. We have diving as something that we're working on. You know, certainly once we build the new facility, we're going to go all out in diving, so to speak. I mean, we're really gonna throw scholarships into diving. We're going to hire an excellent diving coach. The new pool is also going to have a gymnastics facility right next door, you know, attached to the pool. And so, you know, the divers will have probably the best diving training center, I think, in the country, as far as you have your separate diving well, you have your tower, you have your 1- and 3-meter boards, and then right next door you have a gymnastics training facility. I mean, what could be better for a diver? So we could have all of our dry boards in there. So we're excited. You know, once that pool gets going, we're going to add diving, and then we'll be on an equal footing with Gulf Coast.
Talking about some of the individual performances here from this past weekend, Kendall Huff led the way. She had 3 podium finishes, set a number of program records as well, and placed 2nd in the 100 back and then 3rd in both the 50 free and the 100 free. Kendall, outstanding weekend. How was she able to have that success?
Well, she's been great all year, and you know, if you're really good all year, you're probably going to be good at the end of the year as well. And she's one that worked really hard this past summer. She stayed this past summer and trained with us, and just had a great year. She was named Swimmer of the Week, Swimmer of the Conference for the week earlier on this year. Just had a lot of great dual meets. And at that point, you know, when you've been swimming well and training well all year, you just show up at the meet and put a suit on and rock and roll. And we had a lot of women, again, that swam really well. Emily Duff ended her career on a great note, going 3 new best times in the 500 free, 4 IM and 2 back, went an unbelievable 156.5 in the 200 backstroke on the last day. And she's one that came into the program 207 in the 2 back, and then over the course of 4 years drops to a 156. And, you know, for the swimming folks out there, that is unbelievable. You know, when you go from 207 to 156 in the 2 back over 4 years. So a lot of great swims and a lot of good stuff to take away for next year.
When you're a coach and you see someone make that kind of improvement, how good does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's great. You know, when you can see those time drops, and swimming is a very objective sport. You know, you can measure everything. There's a metric for everything. And so you can see which programs are getting it done as far as having kids improve in their program. And we're not shy about it, and I've mentioned this quite a few times. We track everybody's best times publicly on our website, even if they don't improve, which is extremely rare in our program. But we have everybody's incoming high school best times listed on their bio sheet on our website, and then we keep track of it. Joe Carmody does an excellent job, our sports info guy. Just an excellent job keeping track of all of our time drops, and he keeps the website updated all the time. In fact, I was checking it today, and it's already updated from this past weekend, all the best times and all the new time drops and the team records and so forth. So he does a great job there. And we're open about it, we're honest about it, and we put it right out there for everybody to see.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, as you look ahead to next season, what are you excited about, and what do you What are you hoping to improve upon next year as far as recruiting?
Well, again, this year was a great year, and when you come off winning the meet and then you don't win the next year, it's certainly always a disappointment. But if you swim well and you did everything that you could do and just got beat by a better program, at that point, again, you just sort of have to tip your cap to Gulf Coast. They're a better program. They've got a lot of talent, and we just need to keep working, keep recruiting, and get better for next year. I'm excited for the future of our freshman class. We took 12 newcomers to the meet, 11 freshmen and one transfer. So more than half of our scoring roster were freshmen, when you look at it that way. And we lost some really good seniors last year to graduation. So not that this year was a rebuilding year, but that freshman class is only going to improve. They're going to be really good for next year. And we're also going to bring in 9 more freshmen next year. So we'll have a nice blend of returning talent. Our junior class, that'll be seniors, are really good. They scored a boatload of points this year. You've got Kendall Huff and Hannah Wakely and Randy Grubbs, and so they're going to be really good. Kristen Van Deventer. So we're going to have a nice mix next year of new blood, and then we're going to have some great senior leadership. So we're excited for next year. We're going to start working. We're going to take a little bit of time off, but then we'll start working for next year. And this summer we're going to hit it hard. We have some women that volunteer to stay this summer and train, and hopefully make a trip to U.S. Nationals in the summer as well. So it'll be good.
Good stuff, Coach. Appreciate the time. Wish you the best of luck going forward.
Thank you, Nick.
That's the head coach of the Lady Flames swim program, Jake Shellenberger, and my name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.